Well, finally at this channel we are going to rebuild new stuff. Freshly painted stuff, freshly powder coated stuff, freshly zinc plated stuff. So enjoy this. So we're rebuilding the Mark III R32 USA that we're doing long time on this channel. It is finally back and we're finally making progress building up. So enjoy this rebuilding stuff and I'll take you on this. And that's the next. So now we're off to the front, do exactly the same. All new bushings, all new parts in, figure everything out. If everything is already there, order some parts and let's go on rebuilding this piece. Because of this car came into as a puzzle, so not all the parts are there yet, I guess. Some of the brake lines, some of the small bits, some of the small plastics and click bits and bobs are not there yet, but when putting everything back together you come on to these parts and well, we can quickly order them and go on to the next. So off to the front, the rear is back in the rack again, going to order all the new brake lines and stuff and small plastic clips so we can finish that on the next go. Made a little list, now this one. Happening. The first parts are in the Mark III. We've got the donor. It is almost all empty. And that means that we're ready to get the first parts in to Mark III. We are back at it. And from now on, it is going faster than lately. So we're on to a good start. Getting every part sorted out so we can go and make some improvement on going faster and getting the rebuild started. The dashboard is out. So the first idea is to get all the insulation and the wiring looms, dashboard beam in, and then suspension in, everything at the outside bottom and the inside bottom in, and then slowly build our way outwards.
Yeah.
Well, gas tank is under, almost the suspension is ready. Now we start preparing the engine bay and the rear stuff to get everything mounted. So let's get it unloaded and go on. This is going to take a while. There's no weight in it, so it's slow.
No.
As in every project, there are always a couple of things that, well, doesn't add up in how things are being done. So we need to get the bulkhead out because that wasn't mounted properly. So we first need to fix that, get that in nice and tight, and then we can go on to the rebuilding stuff. Well, we have parts everywhere, but we're making progress. Okay, walk you through it real quick a bit. So the bulkhead is in, sound deadening is in, and the first clips on the sides are in. Then boxes with new parts, bumpers that are painted, cleaning them out, and we've got the crazy Mark III. Yeah, this is the typical demolition mess, and this is why this wasn't savable anymore. Rusty crusty everywhere. Get these lines cleaned up and over, so we're going to get all these electricals over to there. Always such that shooting stuff.
No.
Well, that is a lot of progress. Interior, partly in. So now off to the front wiring loom, dashboard boom, and getting everything together. On to the subframes today. Trying to see if we can get the front subframe already on, and getting the start with the rear beam and getting the brake lines on. We got original look brake lines, and we're going to bend them to get fitted on the rear axle, and at the front we're prepping everything for the wheel bearings, wheels, brakes. So let's first start with the front wiring looms to get the dashboard beam in, and some more progress on the interior. We rolled it on out of the ramp for a bit to get the dashboard beam in with the doors open, otherwise it is a struggle to get the beam in. fun stuff's really starting. Wiring looms. But the thing is, we cannot just put the original wiring looms in because we need to prepare all this tiny crazy stuff for the R32 engine, and we want to get everything working as original as possible. So like the cruise control, air conditioning and all the options that are on this one need to work with the engine. So no rush job, preparations for the good way, so that we don't have mistakes later on and get everything out again. Oh, and this is another little issue. We're off to a Mark IV pedals, but of course we need the steering part of the Mark III. Okay, wiggy wiggy wiggy, can't you see? I think we can make this fit onto that one. So we're going to cut some small bits off of the gas pedal of the Mark III and putting the side piece of the Mark IV onto the Mark III one, and then in our calculations, not sure yet of course, the pedal box should completely fit the dashboard beam and the bulkhead. Well, it is a fact as always that no tuner car goes as planned. We've almost got the steering rack in and the pedal box, but a little bit harder than expected, but it's getting somewhere. I want to reinforce a tiny bit over there. We're going to do a quick little weld, but yeah, it's starting to look like something again. But it was not easy.